Cool.
No,
That's fair enough.
exactly.
Now, so can Andrew, Marcus, and Gerda, can you all roll me d20, please?
2020.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Houghton,
It seems to be you every week, mate.
what happened last week?
16 higher than a 14, isn't it? Come on.
What happened? What happened last week?
So, last week was an interesting affair as our adventurers found themselves awakening in the city of. In this city.
In the
What was this?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Yeah.
What's deep? There we go. Why not? Let's go for that. So we found ourselves waking up in in Waterdeep, and yeah, we essentially spent the first half of the adventure um, dossing around and lounging around in a pub where Erevan spent his worldly possessions on casks of ale to appease the locals, which disappeared in quite a short amount of time. Halton, being the scholarly individual himself and having actually finally found a bit of time to study the many scrolls that he recovered off of the assassin wizards of the cave who came at us with knives and had to be ended because of their violent approaches. Utilised the time to study up and learn a few new spells, so that's always good. Whilst Holton was upstairs, making sure he could look after the group and bettering himself, downstairs, Erevan was in the bottom of his cup and going through it, whilst who was with him at the time? Who was with us? Oh, it was Pog. Was it Pog?
Yeah,
Pog.
Pog.
It is Pog, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay. Whilst Pog was, he was very, very much new to the group, and poor old Pog had to stay there and basically look after Erevan and make sure he didn't get himself in too much trouble. Whilst they were hanging around, all of a sudden actually, let's take a step back. Whilst they were hanging around, they met some locals, and Erevan thought, sod trying to make friends with the locals, and stole a musical instrument and chucked it down the pit at a big pit in the middle of the pub floor. And moments later, a daring adventurer, someone who looks like they wanted to become more than they were and move out of the shack that they live in under a tree and into a noble house, appeared from the depths of this big hole with a sore head of some, quite a sore head after being assaulted by a falling musical instrument. So he came out and revealed his tale that he goes down there for money. He went down with the group. They all died. He came across some dangerous wizards with knives as well, but he managed to survive, whereas the rest of his group didn't. Oh, and he did speak of vampires as well. So, yeah, many more drinks and hours passed, and then we find ourselves waking up the next morning. Half the group were laying down in a barn, and a few of us had splashed a little bit more cash to stay in a luxurious room because we were deserving and carried the group this far. However, a fatal blow had been struck to the group as... whose character is it that's not returning? What was his name?
Ajax.
Ajax, was it? Yes, so unfortunately, Ajax, unbeknownst to the group, had a fatal reaction to straw in his donkey shed bed and perished during the night. The group, commiserated, and in their usual fashion, we'll have to do a bit of retroactive.
I'm going to say, I don't think he's just not coming back for a while. I do believe
he's not come back, but we certainly know what's going to happen. So I'll metagame, and there we go. I'll metagame for us. And the group, in their usual fashion, put him on a pyre and set him alight. They ventured out. The group ventured out the next morning and made their way on the back of what is the closest thing to an Uber in this city, Goblin's Cart, to the market, where many a deal was to be had. Pog found himself bartering and getting himself some new shoes or something. I think it was a new staff, cape, something along those lines. Holton got himself a dashing hat, a very, very fashionable and current trendy hat, and some new scrolls. And they were having a great time. Erevan, however, decided that it was time for him to pay back his fellow adventurers and help them barter for some luxurious items that they were going to require for the rest of their adventures. And found himself chatting up a grotesque and disfigured female troglodyte of some sort, and promised her a night of joyous and passionate coitus, which is still to be had, I believe. Pretty much disgusted at this, Pog and Halton proceeded, shall I say, to barter for more items, whilst Erevan thought he could go no further into the depths of hell, and wandered off to try and rekindle his spirit before his night of dirty, blasphemous and degrading activity, and wandered off to a park for the kids. I'm not too sure why he chose a park for the kids. We'll find that out later. However, Pog and Halton, cracking time in the market, found some more goods, jumped back on the old Goblin Uber, and I believe are just about to make their way back to the pub to reconvene with their colleagues when they received the message that the council were ready. The council were ready to see them, and they were going to get an update on their quest to end the members of the dragon cult trying to rise Tiamat. Now we find ourselves in Waterdeep as the adventure continues.
That was amazing, mate. Honestly, you really should be a DM. Honestly, pal. Yeah, you really should. Right, okay. That's pretty much true. No, that's pretty much spot on. There's a few
I
things.
don't remember the kid part. I'm not going to lie about that. I remember going to a park, but not full of kids. But
You went to the park, Erevan, where you did notice that there were many children.
Hero's Garden or Heroine's Garden or whatever.
Yes, you went to the Heroes Garden, and this you noticed this mighty hat that Halton, this wizard's hat that Halton had bought. You noticed quite a few children running around wearing the same hat. So it may not be a mighty hat, as it's just probably a kid's costume. And you're casting Firebolt in a barn. That's fair enough and cool.
Oswash wakes up to find it of Ajax. He is whole.
A pyre.
Okay. So basically, how we left it was, Erevan had walked to a house in Waterdeep, in the dock wards. He had knocked on the door. There was this very beautiful, attractive lady wearing the house is not in the best shape of it at all. She is wearing what seems to be this dirty lingerie thing as she smiles with her 3 teeth missing, and you see a couple of warts on the side of her face as she winks and grabs you by the hand and drags you in as the door closes, and that's where Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye started to play. Oh! Evan! I'm not going graphically. So, first of all, can you give me a... No. We'll see how long you can go for. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Well, if you say something we actually find saving throw, there they are with Constitution.
Yeah.
It's going to be terrible.
17, alright.
We'll go with that.
Now, can you give me a performance check, please?
There it is. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, yeah, this... Hang on, wait, I'm going to use a pot of luck.
Oh, you're going to lose your luck on this. Oh.
I'm going all out on this. Do I have to click it at all? No, I don't. So I just use one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I don't click it at all. So yeah, so just re-roll, yeah?
You have to take that one. No. It's 21.
Boom!
Whoa. You are the stud, mate. You rock her world as well, I don't know how to say it, as you're banging away all night. And and you, like I say, you do the deed. I don't know how, but you do it, and you finish. It goes lasts at least 3 hours. You may have trouble. Is what's word ejaculating. Whatever.
I mean, it's that elven stamina.
Yeah, it's that elven stamina. Or it maybe who knows. And and you finish. She seems very happy, very satisfied. And so what do you do?
What, is it graphically or?
I'm not doing graphically. No. I'm just saying, God no! Not 50 Shades, it's not 50 Shades of D&D. I'm just saying you finished. You finished, and like I say, you're
like,
both satisfied. So it's
since I've been like an outstanding performance.
Yes, very outstanding performance.
I cheekily, like, on like completion of the deed, I try to knock a couple of bit more gold off the deal.
No, okay.
Persuasion check.
She goes, why? What you after?
What was the price? Was it? It was 2,000, right?
2,500.
Okay, so because of my and this is very slurred because obviously I'm still hammered at this point. Because of my outstanding performance, how about an extra 500 gold off that deal?
She says 100, and we cuddle for the rest of the night.
100 and what?
I take 100 off, and we cuddle for the rest of the night.
Ooh. Okay, I'll go with that.
Okay then. Fair enough. You are you? She. That's fine. She'll knock. She'll knock another. So it's 2,400 for a goggles of night vision. And
Hang on. Actually, and breakfast.
You want to eat?
I want breakfast as well if I'm cuddling for it.
Alright, okay, we can do this. So that's 2,400 for goggles of night vision, and was it feather falling?
Bring a feather falling.
Yeah. And
Minus it from the group loot.
Yeah. And you cuddle. You spoon. You you notice as she falls asleep, like dribble coming out of her mouth as she starts to snore.
I mean, at this point, I am full on, absolutely obliterated. So I've passed out before I cheat.
Right,
Not gonna lie. Although I am tempted to turn into a cat and sneak out of there. I'm not gonna lie.
It's up to you.
No, I'm not going
She
to.
hasn't, like I say, she hasn't.
We haven't had the loot yet, so it's pretty pointless.
But eventually, it's the morning comes, she wakes up. If you wanted breakfast, she would have it. Would you like breakfast, or would you like breakfast? As she winks at you.
I'd like some porridge.
No. She goes in the back and makes up a slap up thing. It doesn't even look edible, but you can eat it if you want.
I mean, it's like a dodgy kebab after a good night out, and it's like I'm scrambling that shit, and then I'm getting out of there. Once I've got the loot, I've got the loot, and then I'm bugging out.
Okay, she will give you the stuff. You pay her 2,400, and she gives you goggles of night vision and a ring of feather falling, and she follows you to the door. As she opens it, she goes, "Well, goodbye, lover. I hope we meet again. I have plenty more things for you as she rubs her hand down her heaving bosom and cleavage.
Ooh, if I give her like an awkward hug and then yeah, just like a weird salute and then see you later.
Okay, and you shut the door, quickly shut the door. And well, I don't know if you shut the door, but as you're walking out, she's standing there waving at you.
With best elven speed. With best elven speed, I leg it.
Bye, lover!
Full on swast going up the street like doo doo doo.
And as you're running out, you do notice what seems to be a half orc, literally passing you, and then turns inside to go up her into her house. And she's standing there, and she just grabs this half orc and drags him in.
Nice.
But yeah, everybody else has a nice long rest. You are all spelled. And where are we staying at? The Yawning Portal?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, they went back to the no, because they got grabbed for the council meeting before they went back.
The council meeting is today.
All right, okay, cool.
This morning.
So yeah, they would have gone back to the Yawning
Yawning
Portal,
Portal.
which is about there, if I'm not mistaken.
It is here. I don't know if
All
I
right.
don't know why you can't see it. I can take a look. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. So I'm gonna like stagger my way, and I ask a couple of locals where the Yawning Portal are.
They will tell you where the Yawning Portal is. As we quick swap maps. Hopefully everybody can see each other.
Yep.
So it's not there. Cool. That's not there. Cool. Same people are still in the bar. Okay, as you walk into Yawning Portal, you Helen, Pog, Ellsworth, what are you guys doing? It's morning, you've woken up. Ellsworth, you're in a barn. Just off the outset of the Yawning Portal.
I would be tucking into a fairly hearty, meaty breakfast.
That's fair enough. And yeah, we certainly do that. That'll be that's part of the room. So yeah, Houghton.
Yeah, I suppose I'll I'll be there alongside Pog discussing our new wares, basically.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
give him a little nudge when he walks in. It's like, oh,
You haven't got your new wares. You haven't earned your new wares yet, boys. I'm just saying. I've got them.
Oh, get a wash, you smell.
No, so as I walk in, I see them and just sort of give them like a champion has entered the room. I turn to the barkeep, which I can't remember his name actually, but
Durnan.
Durner was it?
Durnan.
Durham.
Yeah, Durnan.
I need something strong.
He goes, from what your friends were telling me last night, you had something strong already. Well, here you go. What would you like?
The strongest type of short you have, please.
Oh, this is a lovely whiskey from Dwarvens from the north. Very nice. There's one gold piece.
I turn to Houghton, I nab a sausage from his plate, and say, "You can pay for that."
Gladly.
I'm sure the bag of holding can accommodate that.
It's alright, I've got Ajax's share now, so we are quits in.
And then I throw down on the table. I put their ring and their cloak. Is it or hat?
it's, goggles and a
that's
ring.
it. So I put the goggles and the ring on the table.
Houghton, Pog, can you give me a perception check, please?
Ah, damn! I should have.
was the Ring of Featherfall as well? Because that wasn't. I don't think that was for me, was it?
I don't know. Well, it was only you three
Wasn't
there,
it?
so I don't know.
Well,
Who wanted that?
did you want it?
I mean, I'll take it if it's going.
It's like when you go into BMs and you just go in for what's name. You just go for like bag of sugar and you come out with like 300 quid's worth of shit.
Oh, mate, see, middle aisle of Aldi is just
Yeah.
dangerous for that.
I can't remember if it was me or not. I can't remember from the last game.
I mean, I'll definitely take it if it's going, because...
I'm sure it was you, Houghton, who wanted the Ring of Feather. Because you've not a levitate or anything, have you?
No, I'm pretty. I'm like a rock. I'm like a rock, a big fat rock, gnome rock.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure you used because Pog wanted because he hasn't got
Yeah,
dark
I
vision.
definitely wanted the goggles.
Yeah, so it must have been Alton. Okay, I'll add it. I'll find it and add it.
Okay.
On the,
I think you purely added it because of my deal.
Yeah.
Because initially I was gonna,
surprise me.
because I was initially gonna do the deal just for with less gold and the one night, and then you were like, well, since we're doing that, you might as well throw this in.
chuck in some stuff. Yeah.
Okay, with your perception check, Helen, let's say what you've got is yeah, that's what you bought. It is a night vision goggles and a ring of featherfall. You do notice a couple of love bites though on Ovan's neck.
Do I see any kind of like tracking or anything? You know, like poison or disease, or do I notice anything?
No,
I've-
at the
I'm
moment, no.
I'm a wood elf. I've got resistance to poison. We're good.
Yeah, he's good.
It does. Okay.
I didn't go in unprotected. What are you on about?
Okay, so he's not contagious, then that's fine. Yeah, I suppose. Notice anyone in the bar who's new, looking kind of suspect at all?
Give me another
You know.
perception check.
Out of the ordinary.
So I don't actually know about the meeting yet, though, do I?
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
I thought I went off before that, though.
No, you know about the meeting. It was told that you have another day, so that's why you went shopping. Basically, because nobody was there. There's only you three. That's why it was an extra day.
Oh yeah, that's Oh yeah, because it was one of the other bar people who told us about the told us about the meeting, right?
Yeah.
And then we got a message because we got it while we were at the bar, right?
Yeah. Okay. As you look around, there's nobody any give me a quick sec, gents. Because you're not loading.
Leosin Erland.
Oh yeah, you see him now.
Yeah, I saw him properly.
No, did you? Oh, 'cause I fucking. You notice that this gentleman walk into the bar. Has he walks in and walks straight over to Durnan and just leans over and whispers. As you see Durnan stick his finger and point to you, gentlemen. As he starts making his way towards you. Come on, hey! Oh, you motherfucker! Always press the wrong fucking button. I don't think you see a half-elf monk as he walks over to you. He says, "Hello, gentlemen. How are you? I do believe it's Halden. Ovan
I nod.
looks at Ellsworth. Ajax not here.
Oh yeah, I found him dead inside of the.
He's not dead! He'll be back!
He was burned to a crisp. It's so
God!
terrible.
Fucking kill him off! Can I kill poor kid bloke off already?
You know, he was partially a wizard, and I did find a dagger on his body, so it's his own fault.
Oh, well, I have heard them wizards are terrible with their daggers.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
a history of killing our own members, like.
I mean, that would have been
Well-
good to know before I joined up for this motley crew.
Although that
Oh,
was Dalip.
Don't worry, you're fine. I'm already planning to kill another member of ours. Same one that killed a friend, actually.
Oh,
He says,
I mean, that's 2 people now, then, right?
mace in the face, can't beat it. Because, well, I am here to collect you for the council. I hope you are all ready. The 3 of you.
I'd say I'm about ready to go.
Can you give me about 2 hours?
She says, "No, I'm sorry. It's starting soon. We're basically waiting for you guys. I've been sent for you."
How far away is it?
He says it's not far. I have a Uber outside.
I was kind of hoping for going for a morning swim in the sea, just to spruce myself up, let's say.
Well, yes, so was I, but it was there's a 5-headed dragon being raised. Sometimes we've got to get our priorities straight.
could maybe go for an evening swim.
I mean, I guess it'll have to do.
Okay, you 3 gentlemen ready?
I'm about ready to go. Oh, and Houghton. He puts his hand on your shoulder, squeezing it. Thank you for providing me with such gracious accommodation. I'll be sure to repay you back tenfold. He'll let go of his shoulder.
As he ushers the Ellsworth, Houghton, and Ovan. Come on in, gentlemen. Let's, if you don't mind, follow me. Time is of essence.
Houghton didn't even hear anything I said. God damn.
I think he's just ignoring you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, he left. He didn't even hear my warning.
No, he didn't.
Oh, that's a big scary warning. Oh. Where's our monk friend taking us?
Okay, as you guys start to leave, and thank you, my angel. I love you. Pog, you're sitting there. Just see all your friends come. And
Can I not come?
Push you can, Pog. Come on.
Yay! I'll skip after him.
As all of a sudden you just start to leave the door, and this half elf goes, and who is this?
Hello, I'm Pog. I'm a new member of this adventuring group.
You seem to have a lot of new members. Are you not very good at adventuring? Do your friends keep dying?
Well, apparently they
It's
killed the
more
last one, so
It's self-imposed, let's just say.
Well, okay then. Okay. Fair enough. If you say he's with you, we will speak to Kalu when we before we get into the meeting and see what she says about this. Follow me, gentlemen.
I
He steps
sort of
out.
I clean sweep any bits of food, like finger food, that I can on the off the other lads' plates before we depart.
Okay, as you walk outside, there is a cart with a what was it? A friendly gnome.
What's it? Dorsal, isn't it?
Dorsal, yes, dorsal.
Dorsal.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hello, Dorsal. Good to see you again.
Hello, Telegord. Yes, we head into the castle. Yeah, let's go. Woohoo!
It's an interesting person.
Oh yes,
He's very high energy.
As you start heading towards the castle of Waterdeep, as you're making your way there, give me a quick sec. Well, let's take it back to Waterdeep. Which some of you I've actually realised won't be able to see because you're not on there. You may have black screens. I can... Fucking talk. Thank you, baby. I said thank you, baby. Click on that and I get to clear. Oh, no, wrong button. I want token layer. Anyway, and you are heading to here. Evan Ellsworth probably isn't on there. And I'm putting you on the fucking GM layer. Fuck's sake. I gotta get better. Ellsworth would be there. I know the rest of you guys can see, but you'll be here. You're heading to it. And as you're making your way down, this half elf actually starts to introduce himself. He goes, "Hello, my name is Leosin. I am an advisor to the Council of Waterdeep, and from your guys' so say actions, you have been invited here. We, as you guys know, there is a massive problem coming up, and you gentlemen have been selected to carry on. How do you feel about that?"
Carry on what?
Well, carry on the quest to stop Tiamat. Why?
All I remember,
I mean, is there any new information?
Well, we have some more. We have some more information. That's what the council's there for. But to be honest, myself, I'm basically putting my my money on you guys. There's at the moment there's a lot of distrust between the councils and factions. I believe it's your job to bring these all together if you can. You're going to need more than just yourselves, from what I've heard, to stop Tiamat.
Don't know about that. I think we've accomplished much as a group, and certainly we can help you out with this disillusioned council and bring them back together and help you defeat Tiamat. After all, is it's only a thing.
Well, yes. I totally agree. Kalu speaks highly of you. Well, some of you. She didn't mention your Dragonborn friend. I guess he's
I'm
quite new.
new, so yep.
Is there any other
Yeah.
new ones we should know about?
you don't have to worry about any of the new ones. Don't worry.
Why?
We do have a new potato farmer with us. He's a friend of nature. He might be sleeping at the moment. However, I think we've misplaced him. Not to worry, we can always bring him up to speed.
Okay. And as you start making your way, you're making your way down the main road, and then you get to about here. And as you ride along, all of a sudden, a sudden shift in the wind brings a strange sense of unease. You all feel your skin and the goosebumps as your hair start to stand on end. Like the feeling is akin to a drop in the air pressure before the approach of a deadly storm. You feel the ground, just a slight tremor, which you feel from some kind of maybe a small earthquake. As you look around, you notice everybody just seems to stop what they're doing as they feel it. You see dogs seem to, as you pass them, stop barking. You see the silence in the air of no birds. You hear a twitter on one, but it's just stopped. Even the street vendors as you're riding down just seem to, as it all goes quiet.
Ellsworth's going to fly on top of a house to see if to try to get a better view of whatever this might be.
Okay then.
Do I see anything from standing on
Give me
top
a
of the house?
Give me a perception check. As you see Ellsworth just fly straight up. Perception. You don't notice anything. You don't notice anything in the sky. You don't see no birds flying. Nothing. As you look around, from what you can see from on top of a rooftop, you just notice everybody's like stood still. Well, they're like stood still. They're looking around. I'd say again, the dogs, all the animals, they've just stopped looking around.
After my time in the wild / knowledge of nature, have I ever seen anything like this, or possibly seen anything similar to this happen before?
Give me an H check.
Where's my character?
I'm going to say no, you haven't. You've never noticed, even in your time in the wild, you've never noticed anything like this before.
Okay, cool.
Does Holton, excuse me, does Holton recognise the traits or the telltale signs of magic at all? Is that something he could?
You give me an Arcana check.
Love Arcana checks. +8. Yes.
Not crit though.
No, unfortunately not.
You have a feeling there's a
Spider
type
sense
of
is tingling.
magic about it, but you haven't got a clue what it is.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden, it stopped. Everybody just seems to go back to normal. Your hairs just seem to, on your arms, seem to calm down. Your goosebumps go.
Yeah, Holton's gonna kind of almost. It's as if his sixth sense is telling him something's not quite right, but he's not confident enough to air his concerns just yet. He's not fully convinced. He also
Leosin,
thinks
going
it could
on?
have just been the breakfast.
Leosin, what's going on?
He says, I don't know. I've never heard that before.
The Ellsworth would come
But,
down from the roof.
As you come down, you do notice some of the animals are starting. You seem to even though all the like humans and people are wandering about. You notice that for some of the animals that you can see seem to be on edge.
2 seconds. Is there any close by?
Yeah. There are cats, dogs, pretty much all over the place.
Okay, cool.
Well,
So,
all over the city, so yeah.
any birds?
You can see some birds. But they're not flying. You see them
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
up. Yeah.
So I feel like the birds would have a more general, better knowledge of what's going on than a cat or a dog. So, and ask an animal what's going on. Specifically a bird, close by.
Okay. Speak with animals. Okay. You go up to a bird sitting on a post. What do you want to say?
What is it that's upset all the animals in the area?
The ability to comprehend common. Okay. Many beasts limited by their intelligence, but beasts can give you information on their wild cases. Okay. So you birds. We'll say I'm not doing it in bird language.
No, yeah.
Okay. He says, didn't you feel it? The disturbance.
A disturbance, but I'm not sure what the disturbance was. Do you, or any of your bird friends know?
I don't know, but it's something I've never heard before, and it put my feathers on edge.
So I'm going to try persuade the bird, because it says like you might be able to ask it to just perform a small favour.
Okay.
At your discretion, obviously. So I'll roll persuasion.
Yeah, well, persuasion. This bird. Yeah, that's fine.
So essentially, I'm going to see if I can find out what was going on, and like to some extent in the area, and then report back to me once.
He goes, I'll ask around. Where can I report to you?
I'll be in the council chamber. I'd probably be in the council chambers of the castle.
He says, okay, I will be back as soon as I can.
Cool. I'll turn to the rest of the party. So I've asked the bird to see if I can find out what that disturbance was.
Okay. Leosin, take us up.
Okay. Off you go. You eventually enter into Castle Waterdeep. You see Leosin step out. Nods to you guys. Please pay the gentleman, as he says, follow me. And you see Dorsal sitting there waiting for you to pay him. And you see Leosin stand up there as he walks up the castle steps. And he's standing there. Come on!
Houghton, pay the dude.
Yeah. I'll chuck in some coin. How much do I owe him?
3 gold pieces.
3 gold pieces.
Dorsal, how about if we throw you some extra cash? You'll be our personal Uber for the time we remain here.
How much?
How much?
2 gold pieces?
How many?
Let's see. Okay, 15.
3. I'll take you where
I
you
like the
want to
sound of... Yeah, I think 25's a good deal.
go. Jolly good, I'm happy with that. Bye-bye! As he shoots off.
I hope we don't have to go somewhere straight after this castle.
Oh well, Ajax has bought us a gift. Bless him. Right.
Okay,
Shall we go in then?
okay. Yeah.
Let's do this.
You walk,
Colton's
like I
gonna
say,
start.
you see Castle Waterdeep. It is magnificent. It is made of a lovely grey and white stone. Big, massive. You notice guards, very old guards everywhere in Waterdeep uniforms. But like I say, you see Leosin stood at the top steps. Come on, follow me. As you all start to make your way in. As you walk in, you see the whole place is shining white inside. It's pristine. You see little bits of window that shine sunlight. You sort of get the feeling from outside. It's sort of not so sunny, but you notice it just beams into this this castle, this entranceway, and it just lights up the whole place. As Leosin just you see a big, massive circular desk that goes all the way around, and you see it looks like different female say receptionists who are all sitting around. As Leosin goes, "Hi, just raise hands. Here for the council. Gonna shoot off. Come on, follow me. And you see a couple of them nod to him as he runs through another door. There's two guards that open it up, and these big set of double doors. And he's going, come on, follow me. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, we're following him. Oh, I
you
do.
just following?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I suppose we're following.
Yeah, like lemmings.
Follow him. We could have independent thought, but we don't want to.
Too much hard work.
Oh god, no.
I'd rather a sheep.
My character's hung up the fuck right now.
You're just staggering along, right?
I'm staggering. I'm still an elf. It takes a lot to get me absolute. Well, although I did drink a lot.
You did. And as I say, you follow along a big, massive corridor. You see doors either side. And you can quickly glance in. You see what seems to be people sat behind desks, writing. Other people just sitting across on another sort of office way, talking. And so he goes, quick, up my steps. And he's literally sort of full sort of running. Up my steps, and you come to his set of spiral staircases, which is all glistening white. You see a white, what's like a white wooden beam, made of paint, painted gold that circles all the way around. Come on, up this way.
Just gonna keep following it
He's rushing us.
until he takes us to the council chamber.
Okay.
Anyway, I assume that's where he's taking us anyway.
Yeah. You and you you make way up these stairs, a couple of flights, and when you come to what seems to be another big entrance, reception area, as it just pulls up, and you see this long-haired, silver-haired drow sitting there, very nice, pretty, as he just comes up to skin into a hole. Hi, Leosin. We're here for the council meeting. I believe we are expected. And she nods him and goes, yes, hello. They are waiting for you. Would you like to step in? And you see these two big sets of double doors. You notice there's chairs all around this reception area. Two set of double doors. There are two guards standing on the outside, and they both open both set of double doors as you guys walk in. And we're going to take a quick 5-minute break there. Is that okay?
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
No doors.
Who knows? Maybe if we fuck around enough, Tiger can't play.
And then that's why I'm trying to get into there as quick as possible. Just it's 45 minutes.
You know, for
She's not
whatever
here.
reason, I don't want to be here right now.
Just box it.
Who's grabbing another coffee?
I have a puppy that I'm quickly going to let run a peep outside.
Get your puppy for me, please.
Oh well. Be right back.
Thank you.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Why do I get a feeling that that was a specific dragon that we were trying not to get resurrected was resurrected?
We killed the dragon. We've done the
No.
business.
No, we killed a dragon, not the dragon.
Yeah, no, but don't tell anyone that. We killed the dragon they sent us after.
Who had the
I like
who had the black dragon mask?
Ellsworth does,
Oh, okay, cool.
as it's sat
I-
underneath his hat at the moment.
I was gonna say I think you should put it on for the council meeting. I think it'd be funny. Just say we've converted.
I was considering
Like,
it.
just say we've been
that's the thing.
converted to the cause of Tiamat. Just proper
Then I
screw
just
with
start
fucking Logan's actual plans and just
Yeah.
absolutely send it fucking, as we like to say, go east. Just keep going east, guys.
I would like to say that on the behalf of the cult of Tiamat, fuck you. It just opens fire on the room.
That would do a pretty good job for derailing the campaign right there.
How can we screw with?
Definitely.
Well, he did say he had 3 pages of A4 writ up, ready for this. So, like, we could completely derail it.
Yeah, how badly do we want to hear the tearing of Reaper?
I think he's got it planned out if we decide not to go for it. Ah, yeah, this sounds like a you problem. This sounds like a you problem, not an us problem.
We walk into the room.
We want to
look at
go
everybody.
back into the
Yawning.
alternate, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. For we heard there's treasure in there.
It's
Ever
a
actually
wizard
found-
with a knife that needs to be killed.
We never actually
There was
found.
a lot of violent wizards down there.
We never actually found the actual Mad Wizard, did we?
We assume
No.
we killed her, but
What do you mean we
Yeah,
totally
we
killed
definitely killed one mad wizard.
them? They had a knife, they were coming at us, that's all.
Exactly.
it's definitely self-defense.
I think we just walk into the council chamber. I'll polymorph to you into giant apes, and we just execute them all for not agreeing with each other.
I mean, yeah,
No.
to be honest, three
have we never-
T-Rexes.
No, we haven't
Tear it
really
up there.
Oh, T-Rex! Yes, I forgot
we-
about the T-Rex.
We could have 3 T-Rexes just tearing up the council chamber.
I think
This
it's
is
about
what happens
time.
when you don't get a log.
I think it's about time there's a new council in Waterdeep.
You brought this
can you
upon
imagine?
yourselves.
Can you imagine? That'll really derail his campaign if we just do a fucking take over Water's team. I like it. I think we should do it.
We just have to roll a really good,
I think.
persuasion check when the guards come along.
No, I think.
I mean, we don't need to persuade them. We've got a whole cult that may be on our side.
We gotta fucking because Ellsworth can just stick the mask on and just say, yeah, we're part of you guys, and we'll get all them on our side. Plus, we've got a big bag of gold of rubies and all that sort of shit. We can just buy them all.
Oh, wow. Who's got a big bag? I don't know anything about a big bag of jewels and stuff. None of that, no.
Oh, no, it's quite a small bag, but it still has a lot of jewels and stuff in.
I do not recall a bag.
I mean, we could take I think we should suss it out. Like, genuinely, if there's only like 3 or 4 on the council, I reckon we fuck them up.
This is where we
Just
pick
fair
knock
enough.
them out.
It's like a
Look,
1,000
there's
guards.
20 wizards, and then just suddenly 9th level fireball. Oh dear.
I mean, it all depends if they've got daggers on them, because if so, I'm happy to shoot at them.
Bear in mind, we've just gone past a army of guards.
But keep in mind, I do have Rosu's hand crossbow, so we can make it happen.
Realistically, who are you going to follow? The person who fucks all of them up, or you know, if four of us just fuck up all of them, they're gonna go, oh, actually, these guys are badass, so we'll just follow them rather than get fucked up ourselves.
So this woman though, she hired Caravan and Holton to come after Ellsworth.
Yeah,
And
the,
I think
the
Ellsworth,
original-
Ellsworth the only.
Just Ellsworth, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only
Oh, yeah.
person left from the original crew.
Gosh.
It was Ellsworth, Rosu, Ajax, and who's Dollop's first one?
Toxicus.
Oxatus, yeah. But there was also another one that fell from the dragon, the smaller.
Oh yeah.
Wyverns, yeah, one dropped from the Wyverns.
Oh yeah, that was lucky.
Yeah.
He bit the dust.
We're not having we're not having the best of luck.
I mean, Ellsworth's feeling pretty lucky. He survived this long.
Yeah, he can fly, can't he?
He can
Yeah.
fly. He can talk to dragons now, so
Aravan's done all right. He's touched death. He's been flirting with death a few times.
he's been flirting with old hags as well.
Only one.
Yeah. I
mean,
really
it's not
wanted
like-
you to have a lasting kind of like. I think you should have like a handicap for the kind of next couple of quests as you kind of
Just
struggle
exhausted.
to. Yeah, the mental health. Your mental health has been degraded that much.
Oh, hell no! I crit
The
that shit.
psychological plague.
I crit that shit. I should get a fucking buff for the fucking remain.
It's unwashable.
Stud buff.
I even burnt a block on that shit. Like, I deserve a fucking buff.
So little did you know that written above your crotch was that hag's name was here.
She tattooed you while you snuggled asleep.
All permanent magic in ink as well, so you can't get it off.
It's alright. I'll just turn into it now and just have a lot to hear there so no one will ever see it.
Cool.
What?
I'm back.
Why is Pog stuff in the market? That's what I can't understand.
Yeah, I don't.
It's Pog's buying
Nice.
stuff still.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Mm.
He's trying to
Don't leave me, guys.
he's trying to sell my body again, the little bastard.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm spreading the rumor of do you want a night with the stallion?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Establishing that as his girlfriend.
Cool. Okay, so as like I say, as the doors open, you Leosin walks in, bows, as you see what seems to be a large table. What seems to be a the first thing you notice on this table is the map of.
Hello.
Oh, hello, you're back. Sorry, I didn't realise I thought you was back. You were so quiet, as you always are.
Yeah.
But you're back now. That's jolly good.
Yep. Oh wait, my dog needs some water. I'm sorry.
Your dog needs some water. Okay. Don't you have control of water or something like that? Can't you just cast it?
Whoa,
whoa.
Drink water.
Don't mention
this is
puppies around Logan. Like, in the last adventure that involved Logan and a puppy, he brutalised one. He
Dude,
mushed
look,
it.
we don't need to keep bringing that up. do
Sexually
we?
or
No, I sacrificed it. I sacrificed
he's
the puppy. Okay, it was a game. We needed to be done. We don't need to talk about it anymore. Okay. I saved the group, so let's just forget about the smashed puppy while it smashed its head in. Okay, let's leave it. Leave it about that. No need to talk about it anymore. Okay. Right, as you enter into this chamber, you see first thing you see is a big, massive table which you see is carved in wood. You see the map of basically a big map of Waterdeep. You see light shining in through these big, large windows that seem to surround this chamber. Around this table, you see a group of 10 people all sat around this table. At the head of it, as you walk in, you see what seems to be a give me a quick second, a female human standing there as she stands up as you guys enter. As you look around, you also notice standing at the side, you notice Kalu, and you also notice a dwarven gentleman stood there. As the lady stands up, she notices the rest of everybody else stands up, and they nod to you.
With like a short bow, in like elven fashion.
Okay, and then they sit back down. As you notice, Leosa goes, bows and heads out. As the door closes behind you, there is a moment of silence. As everybody seems to be looking at you, staring, weighing. Seems to be like you get a feeling they're sort of inspecting you, weighing you up, all these people. As this female at the head of the table starts speaking, she goes, "Hello, I am Lady Lariel Silverhand. I am the Open Lord of Waterdeep. And you gentlemen are? If you don't mind introducing yourselves."
I am Erevan.
Hello, I'm Pog.
I am Ellsworth Reed.
Oh, I'm Holton. Holton. Oh, Oxia.
It says, well, it's very nice to meet you, gentlemen. Well, I'm glad you're so here. You are here. We are here at the Council of the Elders. And we are here to discuss what happens next in this threat that has been brought to our attention of the rising of Tiamat. So if you don't mind taking a seat, as you do notice our seats are available for you. So if you won't mind taking a seat and telling us what you gentlemen know. As you see, everybody just seems to stare at you.
I go take a seat.
Oh.
Can I
So
tell what?
Holton's going to take a seat. Sorry.
So yeah, no. So as I'm like going up to the table / sitting down, can I tell what the map's of? Is it like just Waterdeep?
But it is the map of Waterdeep. It's basically your map that you're on now. It is like carved into the woodwork.
Okay.
Holton's going to we have to stand on his chair just to be seen over the table, and he's as he recognised Kalu, he nods and smiles, and then he addresses the group saying, "Oh, as you are aware, we've been off at the behest of this council and travelled far and challenged many a foe, and have vanquished a world of one Tiamat's dragon cult, and yet we return to find that none of you have pledged to the cause and are as divided as ever. Why do we find you still so wanting?"
This is, well, that is the council. As you know, many councils, many people on the council have different agendas. As she looks around to all of them and sort of gives them sort of a stare. Says, even though this threat is very massive to this wonderful continent and all the people on it, each, as he still looks around at them all, each member still has their own goals, which we are trying to work towards, so we can work together, if you say. So, if you don't mind, gentlemen, from when we last heard, you were on when we last heard from your employer, Kalu. As he points to Kalu, just silently nods. He says, "You were on the Sky Castle, I do believe. Have you managed to acquire it?"
Acquire the Sky Castle?
Yes.
I should say we've struck up a deal. I presume you know its location.
Well, not at the moment. No, we don't.
Well, if my memory of before we left it is right, it happens to be 5 miles south of here.
Oh, no, it's we'll just say it's not there now, shall we? It's we've seen it pass over the city. So do you know where it is now?
That is as much as a mystery to us.
I believe you were told to infiltrate the castle.
We in fact did and cleared out a good portion, if not all, of its members.
But you let the castle go.
The only remaining survivor was the giant piloting it, who we have stuck up a deal with.
And if you don't mind me asking, what is his deal?
God, what was the deal?
Essentially, we were going to... Well, technically, we never closed our doors. We said we would clear the entire place. Well, this is like... I'm like saying this in like hushed tone, like very quietly to him now. I'm whispering to him. We never actually closed that deal, seeing as we were supposed to eradicate all of the dragon people off that, and we kind of left slightly early for the Mad Mage's tunnels.
Oh, we killed everyone. We did kill them all, I think.
No, there's quite a few rooms that we didn't go into. We never actually finished off the place.
What our deal with this giant was, is that we would acquire its help if we cleared out the dragon cult that was resident of the castle.
We did manage to kill
the dragon. Indeed, we did.
You killed a dragon, as you notice a human male sitting to the side of Lady Silverhands. Stands up with bangs it. You killed a dragon?
Yes, we killed a white dragon.
You see his face as he puts on hands. Lord Dagot. Never remember. Calm down. That is good if they've killed a dragon. We did not know this. That is very good. She turns to you and says, "Do you know why this giant was helping the dragon?"
The giant, from what my memory serves, is that the giant wanted to persuade the other giants to raise into arms to defeat Tiamat. We believe they got too lazy after the coming times.
So he was helping the cult to bring Tiamat.
He was
And
playing
then-
devil, Asmodeus' advocate.
So,
So is she.
do you,
Helping both sides.
if you don't mind asking, do you believe him?
Well, I mean, if he was helping Tiamat, why would he let us willingly run around kill the dragon cult?
You are correct. Yes. I believe that to be true. But it explains a lot, definitely. It says, it would have been better if you've managed to acquire the the castle.
Well,
That is
you are
what-
you are correct, my lady. However, you seem to be glossing over the small factor that whilst we were risking our lives for this stifled council. You were merely sitting here bickering at whose kingdom was bigger and who would risk more if they were to join up and help, even when this castle you so prize passes overhead of this city and you fail to act. What do you have to say for yourself? Defense of this cowardice.
You notice a male elf stand up. How dare you speak to Lady Silverhand like that? Who do you think you are? I believe if you have killed a dragon, you have been well paid.
This, my friend, is not about financial wealth.
We are here to make sure that nobody goes head over heels and makes it worse. You intolerant little man.
See,
As you see, Lady Silverhanger, King Maldrich, calm down. He goes, no, I won't have them talk to you. He says, calm down. They do not understand it all. He says, I am sorry about that, my friends. Please continue.
The Ellsworth would take out his pipe of smoke monsters, puffs on it, or sucks it, puffs out a dragon with multiple heads meant to be representing Tiamat.
He says, oh,
While,
very lovely.
while I do agree with my companion here of your cowardness, we are a little bit at fault ourselves, for as he was meant to clear out the castle and take control of it, we happened to stumble across a magic rune, and upon touching it, we were transported to somewhere else, and we could not get back.
Well, you've
Had to let
managed to make it back. Where was you transported to?
we, well, went through these dark tunnels. I'm not entirely sure where we were. However, upon exiting and finding, well, with a little bit of help with these drow women, or drows anyway, we managed to find our way up and out from the yawning portal.
Oh, and then you see her eyes sort of lights clicks. Oh, you was teleported down there.
We did lose a few lives.
Not a great place to be.
Yes, we had a fellow die, well, one of our dearest friends die down there.
Oh, I am so sorry about that. How did he die?
Let's
Don't
not
worry, I will deal with that road when it comes to be. He will be thoroughly avenged. Do not worry.
Face to the face. She says, well, so she says, let us tell me more about, if you don't mind, what you encountered in the castle.
all sorts of
Well,
creatures.
we've heard about this dragon you've killed, which I am pretty sure you've it. Most dragons have a horde, so I'm pretty sure you've been well paid.
Alton, you don't have the mask, you can't show them the mask.
That's what I'm saying. He's suggesting to you to show them the mark.
Well, inside the castle, as I'm sure you're well aware, was most of the cult, or a good portion of the cult that was reigning supreme in one of the nearby towns where the castle was previously located. We vanquished a good portion of them. One of them happened to leave behind a little present for us, actually. Ellsworth would take off his hat and pull off the dragon mask that he's been holding on to.
She says, you see everybody's eyes sort of light up as you show them this dark black dragon mask.
We killed possibly the head honcho of that side of the cult.
We believe
He received this mask.
I believe this mask is with each, or this mask similar to each member of the leading parts of the cult. Is that not what we found out about it?
Give me a history check.
Yeah, once I can get my character sheet. Where is it?
You do. From what you recall, you do know there. You just know there are four more masks like it. You're not quite sure what they're for, but you know there are four more.
What I do remember of this mask is that there's four more identical to it.
She turns to you and goes, "If you don't mind me, sir, may I have a look at it?"
As long as you return it back to me, and he would hand it over.
She says, "That is not a problem." She grabs it, looks at it. She place it down on the table, and you see her hands start to cast the spell as her eyes close.
Does she have a knife?
Does she have a knife? Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You do see a knife at the side of it.
Kill her.
She said, you do recall seeing a knife. She said,
oh God, give me strength.
as she also opened her eyes, she says, "Yes, I do believe this is a black dragon mask. There are 5 altogether who are given to each lord of dragons. They are very significant in the ritual of bringing Tiamat." She says, "I would rather prefer if you would, it is yours," she says, "I would rather prefer if you would leave it here in our capable hands so we can keep it safe."
Why would we leave it with
respect,
you?
I think it might be,
Sorry, go on.
with all due respect, it might be better to keep it with a band of party that is wandering around rather than keeping it in one stationary position.
And also the fact that you and in your own words have said that you're all striving for power against each other. So why would we leave it with a council that isn't banded together?
She says, "I totally understand. I was just making a suggestion. That was all. If you are going to continue this quest and head further into the depths and helping us with it, maybe it would be better if it was kept safe here. But no," what she says, "I totally understand. It is yours."
So do you know where the other 4 are?
She says, she says, blah, 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 blah.
She's high. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
She's having a seizure.
She says, we have had word. She says, we have had word that we may know the whereabouts of what?
Just to ask, it'll be really quick.
Go on. Quick.
Have you said to my teacher that if I can do talk?
No, I haven't. I haven't had time. No, I haven't had time. I'll ring them up tomorrow. I'll ring school up tomorrow. Yeah.
And
What club is it?
after
Yeah, but what club? What are they doing? Are they doing knitting? I'll have a look in a minute after the game.
Anyway, there's an ambulance car that just came down.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's not for me, so I'm alright. It's not for you, because you've been good, so come on. I'll bed. Okay. She says, yes, we have heard of reports that we may know the whereabouts of a gentleman called Varam, Varram, and we've heard he is the cult's white worm speaker.
White worm speaker.
Yeah, white worm speaker. I will copy it in for you. That's hard. Varam, the cult's white worm speaker.
Like Withram speaker.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I call it worm, but worm speaker. She says, yes, we've heard reports he he was last seen in the trade settlement of Borask. I can't. You know me. I can't fucking pronounce it. Borask Bridge near the Serpent Hills. He said this has come from the This has come from the Harpers. They've had their scouts spread far and wide looking for them, and we believe this could be a nice chance for you gentlemen to proceed.
Peter, what action has the council taken so far? Have you sent any of your own units to engage and confirm this whereabouts?
We haven't not yet. We've only just received this information this morning.
Oh. Coincidental.
But we knew you gentlemen were on their way. As you saw also a female elf stands up. She says, what about the Jackhorn? As Lady Silfhangers, we do not know it was a Jackhorn. Says, I've been around many years. I know it to be the Jackhorn.
Are you just trying to say dragon but saying it in the wrong way, may I ask?
No. She says, Drackhorn.
Kinsman, what is this draghorn that you talk about?
Give me a... Oh, you're asking her. She says...
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking her. She says... The disturbance that just has been sent across the south coast is, I'm sure, it's the Drackhorn. It's an ancient device whose sounding alerts dragons across Faerun that great events are unfolding. It's impossible to say what the sounding means, but the dragons hear it clearly and will eventually answer its call.
Is that linked to the disturbance that we felt right before this meeting?
Yes, I'm sure that's what it is. I'm sure. As you see, Lady Silverman, we're not 100% sure. It's only... we're not too sure if that's what it is. It is what it is. If that's what it was, I assure you.
Has my bird come back yet?
That's who? Your bird?
Bird I sent off.
Give me a perception check.
Just out the window. Bonk, 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 bonk.
No, just into the window.
Yeah.
Getting a crazily worse headache.
Perception. Okay, a perception check. Okay, yeah, you
See you dead
do
bird.
see it flying around.
I like raise my arm to, or raise it, my arm, my right hand sort of thing to allow it to perch on, and then like perch my shoulder to talk to me.
All the windows are closed, and it's just flying around outside.
Oh, what,
You can
just
see it flying around.
outside? Okay,
Yeah.
so like I like quite without even really saying much, I sort of like I notice the bird like fluttering around.
Yeah.
Like sort of like get up, walk around to the windows, and just open one without saying anything, and allow it to come in and rest on my shoulder.
Okay. As you
Pass
open,
any knowledge.
as you open a window, you do notice as you quickly look out, and as everybody stares and looks at you, you do notice all from what you quickly glance out, all the windows are mirrored on the outside, so nobody can see in.
I quickly run outside them.
No, you just lean out. That was all. You can lean out. As you lean out. Grab
Oh, right,
grab
sorry.
yeah, but you
I
notice
thought you
all
meant
the windows-
like I thought you meant there's like one
No.
window, a gap, and then another window that I couldn't like get to.
Yeah, you just
oh,
know
okay.
they're all mirrored. Inside. Okay, this bird comes in.
What information have you got of this bird?
It's-
I'm sort of like whispering into it at this point, like, and then I'm just like walking back to my seat as it's perched on my shoulder.
And everybody's looking at you, and you do notice a couple of people start to move their hands towards their weapons. You just like a bird into a council meeting. This goes. So you're asking what he's heard? The bird says.
Yep, I'm asking the bird, like, so I'm quietly talking to the bird.
The bird says it's from what he's heard, it's an ancient sound that hasn't been heard for a long time.
Okay, cool.
They're not. He's not entirely sure from all the other birds he's spoken to. They've.
Can he tell where? Does he know roughly where this ancient noise came from?
Just from the east of. It's head east over Waterdeep. That's it.
Okay. And where did
It's the whole.
so this like little conversation as the bird is telling me, I sit back down and turn to the council and say, so after the disturbance, I got this bird friend here of mine to go out and do a bit of reconnaissance or information seeking, let's say, and he can confirm that it was an ancient noise that hasn't been heard in a long time. So what my kinsman here has said could very well be true.
He says, well, yes. Okay, so, so as you announce that, because, well, like I say, we're not too sure what it is. As I forgot the fucking name now. Was it Remelia?
I thought it was Lariel was the
No,
the queen.
No, that was Queen. It was Remelia, weren't it? I do believe. No,
Yeah, the elf lady.
Haventree. Remelia Haventree. Because I'm sure that's what it is. But if you gents, you just don't believe me, we shall shut up about it. As Lady Silverhangers, we need to what's the word? Research it more. She says, I'm not saying I don't believe you. We just need to research it. We can't keep sending our forces here, there, and everywhere and spreading them thin. We need to keep them all together. If you get what I mean. As Remily just silently nods.
So what you're saying is you want us to go risk our necks for you.
You've done such a good job so far.
We have,
We're
and
not,
look what it...
we're not asking you to risk your necks. Just, shall we say, do a bit more research for us. You will be paid very well.
And as my rock gnome friend here, Howden, said, it's not for the money that we do this.
Well, I believe so. I believe you are all good, good, wholesome gentlemen, and you are doing it for the good of, shall we say, the continent and people that live here in safety, the farms, the workers, the working man, the working woman. Not just for the high lords, and especially me and my friends here, as they all look around at no, don't look so cynical, gentlemen and ladies. These gentlemen here are going to maybe risking their lives for us. They at least deserve to be paid well, and gratitude. As they all look at her, and then they sort of all nod. As one of them, as Lady Silverhand says, Glue, do you believe these fine gentlemen are going to be there for you? They're going to, these gentlemen you have asked to do it, are they good enough? As Glue says, just nods and says yes. She says, so gentlemen, I am, if you can sort out this Varam for me, the white worm speaker, she says I will willingly pay you 2,000 gold pieces each.
Is that each or?
Each.
I mean, I'm definitely game for that.
I mean, I'm up for... I think they should give us a castle for this.
A castle? If you would
Estate.
like a castle,
Estate
we
award.
can... Estate? Oh. Well, we can...
Hey, Let's go with castle. Let's start with castle, and then we'll work our way down.
She says I can. She says I can. We can certainly sort out a. We can waive the fee, and if you would really like a nice, we can put you up in a nice mansion with some bit of acreage, if that's what you would like.
Why don't we get the fee and then I'll whisper this to the group. Why don't we get the fee and then go get that flying castle they were talking about? Because that sounds cool.
Yeah,
That means we've then got to go kill a storm giant.
that's fine. So, Halton's going to turn to Lariel again and say, "Oh, so while we're off dealing with Veram, will you come together as a council and seek out the Drakhorn if it is so fundamental to the ritual to raise Tiamat?"
We will certainly see if we can sort out some more information on it.
What will you pledge to the cause, each of you, to find out about this Drakhorn and its relevance?
Well, we will send members of of your same skill set. Well, hopefully we can pick some better ones from the last ones who all died. But we will be better next time, I'm sure, and we will definitely look into it.
And do you have a guide or a scout who can take us to this bridge? where Baron is.
She says, I'm sure Leosin will send you gentlemen help you on your way.
Excellent. Well, let us not discuss the trivial matter of whether it is 2,000 gold pieces each or an estate. We'll leave that until we come back.
I believe we should settle it now.
Walton's going to look to the group and kind of just say,
I mean, gold. You can buy gold. within a state.
What you guys? We'll go with the majority.
be honest, we're probably we're going to end up roaming around anyway, aren't we? So maybe the gold.
Gold, definitely, always gold.
Yeah.
You can buy an estate with gold.
You can take the castle with nothing.
What was the what was the promise from the last game? It was like, what was the promise from the last?
We still haven't been paid from the last one, so.
What was the last one?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember?
Well, yeah, going to the Sky Castle.
Yeah. So what was the payment?
What was the payment, Ellsworth? Come on.
I can't remember. I'll have a look. You will be paid. You will be paid. I think it was like 10 gold pieces, something like that. Well,
Honestly, I'm doing this as a vacation thing.
that for 10 gold pieces?
So Alton's going to turn back and be like, "You offer of 2,000 gold per person."
Says,
His last group was much more honourable than we were.
yes, he says, well, that's okay then, gentlemen. I will gladly, we will gladly accept your proposal. He says, if you speak to Leosin outside, he will give you all the information he knows. He was
Excellent.
been, yes,
Sorry.
yes. What did you want to say?
And you'll be providing some mounts for us to make our way.
Oh yes, definitely. We
Excellent.
can definitely sort that out for you.
Yeah.
But she says, one last thing. Says, from what I've heard, you've lost quite a few of your party members on the way to here. She says, I'm so sorry about that. She says, this is true.
Yeah, so some did die from the enemy, some died of more unnatural causes, so to say.
She says, well, that's very sad. She says, maybe I can provide somebody to help you on your way. As she turns to Clue, she says, Clue, I surely hope you will be joining these gentlemen in your quest. Taika, would you like to introduce yourselves? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So just describe or what?
Yeah, they've sort of met, yeah, but you can
So
go health level now.
yeah. So against the wall stands a very sullen and stoic-looking short woman, elfin, with greyish skin and pitch dark hair, with a axe on her back, and she quietly nods as she to the Lady Silverhand before she turns her gaze on the group she's going to be traveling with.
She says, well, I'm jolly good. I'm sure you will keep these, shall we say, gentlemen in line, but don't stop them having too much fun. Well, I shall bid you all farewell. And like I say, speak to Leosin on your way out, and he will give you all all you need to know. She says, she stands and they all stand. As you notice, the doors open.
I stand up and make my way out.
Let's go find our horses.
Ellsworth
Well,
would
I mean-
retrieve the black mask if he's not been given it.
I mean, surely we're
Yeah.
going to
Oh
rest
yes,
up
you,
before we go.
you would get your black mask
Okay.
back.
Um,
Yeah. Okay. As you head out, like I say, Clue follows you out. You're
Mhm.
all in the main area. You see Leosin standing there, waiting for you. But you also do notice following you out. I fucking forget. Oh no, see. You do notice Remalia Haventree as she follows you out. Oh yes, please, my sweetheart. Thank you, my sexy, beautiful baby. I love you. You're amazing. As she says, you see this elven noble person is female walking out. She says, "Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, could we have a quick, quiet word, if possible, before you leave?"
Of course, kinsman.
Says, "Hello." Says, she drags you over to one side, and you see Leeson just sit there. He's got a look on his face. What's going on? It says, she says, "My name's Remilia. You may call me Remy." She says, "I just want to say, no matter what they say in a meeting, I do believe Drakhorn is real." She says, "These silly people squabbling over who over what they needs is just bringing us down." She says, "I've been around for a long time," she says, "and I've heard rumours of where the Drakhorn may be."
And where do you believe this Drakhorn may be?
She says, "There is the Sea of Moving Ice, was the last known location of a Drakhorn. It's to the north," says, "it is," she says, "north, past the giant icebergs, above Icewind Dale, and beyond the spine of the world." She says, "From what I've heard, gigantic icebergs wander listlessly through this glass-like sea, and the last I heard it was located in there. If you guys would like to check that out and see what is there, that could be maybe a lot better than finding this white wine speaker."
Why is it so important to cover the acorn?
Well, it says the more it sounds from the tales, the more dragons come to their aid of Tiamat.
Why is that?
If it comes to a final battle, the more dragons she has helping her, the better chances she has of appearing, being reborn.
From what my bird friend here says, as I stroke him on my shoulder, the noise and the disturbance that you feel that was of this Draghorn came from the east, and if these are both true, then maybe the Draghorn is no longer north.
Northeast. Told you I was late. I didn't have time to read all. It says, "Well, Because I haven't got a thingy. Oh yeah, I've got a big fucking map on here. Okay, we'll change that. Retcon it north.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Sorry. I do
I have to
apologise.
change my notes 4 times now, Logan.
Right, have you voted north? Put south. No, it's north. I'm a north. I do apologise.
Sure, it's not east
No, it's
So-
north.
or west.
No.
So the bird told me north now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Give it one of them as well.
Where,
Cool.
and where is this
Hmm.
Borsky Bridge? Is that to the north also?
It is to the east.
Are you sure?
I told you I was late. Where am I after? So there we are. So I'm after. I found it. Give me a sec. Let me delete all these. One after. No, why is it on here? Don't fucking giggle. No need for that.
It would seem that
Oh, there.
Tiamat cannot be
Oh my
risen without
God.
the mast.
There's Candlekeep. Ah, cool. Sorry, that's not even part of it, is it? Candlekeep. Yeah, it's to the east. Yeah, fuck it. You're on the west coast, so everything's either east, north, or south.
I mean, that's a lot of direction. I mean,
No,
if we go
it's
south,
east.
technically, it's sea as well.
It'll be east. Fuck it. It'll be east somewhere around there. Hold on. Oh, yeah, definitely. In fact, you're in Waterdeep, so it's southeast.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems the opposite direction we need to be going. And as my friend Houghton here said, is without the masks, they seem not to be able to summon Tiamat to begin with. So surely the more pressing issue would be to stop Tiamat coming back to this world.
Well, she says, yes. But, she says, the Harpers are still in sort of like investigating these masks as well, and it's the first time we've sort of seen one. So, we're still looking into it, but there has been rumours that it may be a beacon.
What do the rest of you think?
I mean, I think masks is probably definitely a.
Yeah, I feel like the masks.
Yeah.
If they cannot resurrect her, then there is no matter how many dragons she would gather, it would be for naught.
I agree. I think we should go for the masks to begin with, and then maybe.
Does Holton recall anything regarding the horn as a sage, or the importance of the masks? You know, from his feat as a researcher, as a sage researcher.
Give me a Sage Researcher check. History check.
History. Oh, I like history too. Well, I don't like history as much as I thought I did, but +8 on that as well. Damn.
You can so when you attempt to learn recall, you do not know the info. You often know where or from or whom you can obtain. Usually this information from library saved your dear mouse. Yeah, we can. You've certainly heard of dragon masks. You would definitely know that. Give me a quick sec while I change maps. That you know that the higher ranking, so we say, officers of the cult all have a mask. Like, say, you know, from what you've heard also today, there are 5 of them. Quick change map. I don't know.
Ellsworth, is it worth us putting? So, excuse me, Ellsworth, is it worth us putting the mask in the bag of holding? Because if it was to fall into the wrong hands, we would be aiding the rise of Tiamat. Whereas they destroy the bag of holding, they destroy the mask, which is a key to resurrection of that tyrannical beast.
Can you
It's
see that map?
assuming that I may.
Yep, with the
Sorry,
go
it's
on.
assuming that I may lose it.
Cool, you should be all able to move the ram.
Are we the ram?
You're the ram in a minute.
Okay, cool.
So, your options are you're heading to either here. Goat is my time to shine. It's ram, not goat. Not your time to shine. You're goat, not ram. Calm down. So you're looking at here for the Serpent Hills, or here for the Moving Sea.
Sorry, so I saw the first location's there.
The second location is right at the top, where above Icewind Dale up here. Yes.
Literally opposite direction.
Yes.
I say personally, let's go for the masks. And if perchance
I found them.
and if perchance one of the other masks sends us north, but maybe we can go looking for it.
That's a good shout. Yeah, if we. Because we might end up having to go north anyway, mightn't we?
Yeah,
The mask seems more pressing, doesn't it?
yeah.
If we have 2, very handy.
I mean, we haven't confirmed if they're needed for the resurrection, but we know they're significant towards it in some way.
Yes.
And the other thing is just an object to call dragons to her aid.
And it could be the fact that it calls dragons means there's going to be a ton of dragons there, so it's
Yeah,
Something
I mean, and you know, you can kill dragons. How hard is that really?
You mentioned one dragon. If there are many, it's going to be more difficult, no?
I don't know. I wasn't there for that first
Yeah,
dragon, so I don't know how much they actually struggled with it.
Oh yeah, by the way,
it's-
you two
it's
haven't
super
met
easy.
before, Pog and Kaloo.
Mm-hmm.
You two haven't met before.
yeah, Pog wasn't hired by Kaloo, was she?
No.
No, I'm
Yeah.
the new one. They haven't killed me yet.
It's the wizard we trust with a knife. Don't worry.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
wizard, is he?
not some book nerd.
Yeah, he's some kind of like self-destructing, kind of
Some
wheel
of us-
spinning, never know what you're going to win.
Some of us are just naturally talented.
He's a firecracker.
Potato, potato, tomato, they're all the same.
Potatoes and
He's
tomatoes are not the same.
The trouble is, I don't
He
know
is
where
a
the knife
walking-
where the knife come from. He didn't have a knife. She didn't have a knife.
walking-
She was just sitting there.
You
He's
had
a
a knife.
Umbrella.
She didn't have a
had a
knife.
knife. She did.
Shut up,
Yeah,
shut up, God, there was a knife.
You see
wasn't.
Kaloo, as this conversation progresses, just slightly tilt her head and thinkingly look up as if she doesn't quite follow it anymore.
These are the people you hired. This is your fault.
Kaloo, you sort of get the feeling you're working with idiots. They're good, but
Lucky
Powerful.
idiots.
yeah, maybe not the sharpest knife is in the drawer.
I don't like knives.
No, you're not allowed to have a knife.
Yeah, God forbid.
We are anti-knife in this team.
Trouble is,
That's why I never carry a knife.
I sent Clue a playlist of our videos, and she decided to watch the last one we did. Which was you three wandering around Waterdeep trying to get laid and.
Wow. Not all of us. Yeah. Watson is a
Come on!
civilized, classy kind of guy.
I'm not gonna lie, I got very drunk very quick that session.
I will send in I will note to the ones of the wizard that was coming towards you, which you walk with a knife, and the mace to the face, which is the best spell ever.
Face Masons.
Face
An
to
OP
ma-
spell.
Yeah,
I got a
OP.
double X to the face. How's that spell?
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, where are you thinking of heading?
I
The mask.
think we should go back to the yawning portal and discuss our options. Although I'm pretty sure we're pretty happy where we're going, but
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with masks.
Yeah.
Let's go find out. Let's call Dorsal Fin back and get a lift to the horses, and then.
oh no, we need to touch base with Leon or whatever his name is, the elf dude.
The elf dude.
Leosin.
Leosin.
That's it.
And we need
He's standing there. He's standing there while you guys are talking. He's just out of earshot.
We need
provisions as well.
Well, yeah, we need to get the. Cause was it him? They told us to discuss the terms.
Yeah, he knows of it. Yes.
Try barter him up as well at the same point. Just
You're
tell him.
butchering him up.
No, I think we should not butter him up. I think we should tell him that the council said 3,000 gold each rather than.
He's not paying you.
Nah, I'm joking.
That's alright. Alright.
It's a bold strategy.
He says, okay, he says, are we all ready? Have you decided what you're doing?
I mean, shouldn't we like
Yeah, horse.
rest up for the night? I mean, like one more night in the yawning portal before we actually. Because this must be like midday by now.
Yeah, it will be about midday. Yeah.
You can rest up, get your provisions, and then we'll jump on our horses and get out of here. I suppose we just want to collect
Yeah.
our horses now. Take
Yeah.
our mounts. Don't know what they use for mounts here.
If we're staying the night in Waterdeep still, maybe you can go sleep with Ajax, Houghton. He does miss you.
I'm afraid I only stay in luxury accommodation.
I mean, you provided the most luxurious accommodation for me and Ajax, so I believe you should go. Party with him, spend the night with him.
I mean, but he's got that weird rash all over his entire body. I think he should be like in a hospital.
Yeah, I think we should just quarantine him in his little barn for now.
Yeah, it looks very contagious.
I believe our potato farming friend Dallop is looking after him. So
And I'm concerned that she puts me in the barn with him if he had all that rashes.
you were screaming out to go to the barn last session. I don't know where this change of attitude towards the barns come from, but last session Ellsworth was screaming for the barn. We could not stop him from wanting to stay in the barn.
I thought there would be goats. It appears my judgment is wrong.
I mean, if you want
I
to,
think we might be
you
able
could
to.
have told us and we could have accommodated that.
I think we can spare a couple of silver pieces for you to upgrade to the big house for the night.
Okay, you can.
I can pay for myself.
You certainly can upgrade. Okay, as you head out of the palace, you hear screams in the background of someone being murdered. Ooh.
I think that was another wizard dying.
Another wizard dying with a sword, with a dagger. There's a wizard somewhere just cutting some carrots. He's been brutally murdered.
He's got a knife.
But no, it's coming straight towards us. And as you walk out, you hear a whistle from Leosin, and there's Dorsal Fin. Just comes screeching up. Where shall I say we are headed? Is it back to the portal?
Yeah, then get liaison to bring our steeds to the portal, the Yawning Portal?
He says, would you like steeds or wyverns?
Ooh.
Wyverns would be.
Oh, we tend to fall
Wyverns.
Well, I mean,
I have a bit of experience
Need animal.
flying again.
Got animal handling as well, isn't it?
This is.
I mean, risk it. Why not? It's more fun if you get the wyverns, I guess. But
I think a bit more.
can they be
Says,
controlled by
well,
animals?
well, he
How,
says,
how tame are these
he
wyverns?
says, the wyverns, says they are very tame. They will take you where they are told to go. He says, that's not a problem, and then they will fly back towards Steve once they have dropped you off. She says if you would like horses, we can certainly make sure the horses are yours to keep.
Ooh, do we want to drop off and then make our own way back, or do
Really? Except we can use the horse to go north, can't we?
we? Or
Yeah.
did you manage to learn teleportation though?
I don't think I ever had the option.
I was kind of hoping that you spent some time like studying the runes on the teleportation thing, so that we could just teleport back to the Yawning Portal whenever we decided we wanted to.
I don't. Can I stop there? Who's the girl screaming in the background?
That could be one of my little ones.
That's fair enough.
I was gonna say.
I don't want to
Like,
sound horrible, but it's exactly the sound that that lady made who Erivan was sleeping with. Woo!
Oh God!
Alex, don't listen. Don't listen to him.
Sorry, I don't want to
I'm
say
not
that. I
listening, I'm not
apologise.
That's all you're going to hear now. Every time you...
Sorry, I didn't want to say
Every time they're upset, I'm just going to hear Logan's voice.
Alright,
Don't worry,
okay.
every time I encounter a water genasi,
Well-
I always imagine that voice.
as you jump in Dorfin's cart and you making your he does explain to you
I'll be
that
back in 2 seconds. Right?
he explains to you that Valmon the White is a from what they've heard is a close ally and confidant of Severin.
Snake.
Severin, yes, but apparently, in fact, he's a very old friend. But apparently, Varam has lost his mask. That is why he's out looking for it. It's either gone. They're not sure if it's gone missing or it's been stolen by a thief. They're not sure. And the Harpers have even known it has been hidden from any type of scrying magic. From what he's heard, Varam is desperate to retrieve his mask before Severin discovers it's missing.
And who is this Severin?
Severin is the leader of a cult.
And Varam is the leader of another, or is the speaker of the cult?
Yes.
Yeah, he's one of the 5. He's lost his mojo.
But has this Scryam got his
Kill it.
own mask?
He's been trying to scry from the words he said, as he says, from words I've heard, rumours that he's been trying to scry for his mask. He hasn't been able to locate it. Like I say, the last we heard of him, he was seen in a trade settlement, like say of Borsky Bridge near the Serpent Hills.
Yeah.
He says so if you sort of make your way there, you may be able to ask around. You may have heard, but it is definitely what he is searching for.
He'll make our own horses.
Well, it's up to you, gentlemen, if you would like your own horses or if you would like wyverns to drop you off.
I mean, if we use horses, potentially he would have gone by the time we get there. Whereas wyverns or wyverns will
Wyverns!
get there a lot. Wyverns, wyverns, whatever,
Yeah.
would get there a lot faster. But then it would mean we would have to get our own way back.
Yeah, we can use the horses for a lot more. You just have to tie them up, don't you?
Yeah. I'm happy with horses. Though.
The horses would be alright.
Okay, he says,
But then the horses.
as you pull up to the yawning portal, says, your horses will be ready for you on the east gate. I will send word to make them ready for you. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I do believe.
6, you'll find there's ponies.
Would you like ponies? They're a bit slower.
No.
Oh, that's alright.
Pony for himself, and then horses for the rest.
Oh, no.
He says that's no problem. I will send word for them to be ready for you. Just mention my name. They will be there. And you are ready to leave. And he says, oh, so if you need to send word, here, take this coin and just flip it. As he passes you a coin, and as you look at it, you notice on either side there's a raven. A small raven. One facing eastwards, and one facing westwards. He says, just toss it. Just hope that it lands eastwards.
What happens if it lands west?
He says, okay, he says, I can quickly show you. As he flicks up in the air, and it lands eastwards, and you see this, all of a sudden, it's like about 30 seconds, you see this raven come flying in. And just literally lands straight on his hand. He says, you can tell it something, and it will come straight back to me. As he whispers in it, and then you see it just fly in the air, and it flies and just lands on Clue's shoulder. And you hear this bird whisper, see, this is a test.
This is a test.
And then you see it fly off. And he goes, well, the problem with this is he flicks it a couple of times and it lands eastwards, and the same raven comes down and it's like, oh. And then it's just west, and then it lands west, and then you see this raven come flying in, and as it goes to land on his hand, you see it scrape past his hand, claws in, digs in, and then flies straight, and as it's trying to stop, you see its wings start beating as it just goes smack into a wall, and then falls on the floor, and then shakes his head up, and then starts waddling over to you.
So the west one is useless.
And it jumps on your shoulder. You see it jump on his shoulder, and he whispers to it, and then it flies over to Houghton, and you see he looks at it, go, no, not Houghton, Andrew, Everan. And then you see it's just pointing.
Oh,
you see the way,
okay.
you see the raven fly over, and then they land on Everan, and then whispers in his ear, and he looks at you and goes, what did the bird say? And the bird has actually said to you, he said, there's danger coming. What did he say to you?
I might keep that to myself.
Well, I'm just asking, what did he say to you?
He said there may be danger coming.
No, I told him to say this was a test too. He's not the greatest of birds. That's the only problem with the coin.
But it could be speaking the truth, where you're sending us.
Well, obviously yes, there is going to be danger there. Well, maybe. I hadn't thought of it like that way. I just thought he was stupid. And then you see the bird poop on your shoulder and then fly off.
I'm a druid. I'm happy with that.
That's
I've got another bird on my other shoulder right now, so I'm fine with that.
That's all. But yeah, he gives you a two-headed raven coin. As you pull up to like I say, you pull up to the inn. You all enter, and he says, "Gentlemen, ladies." He bows his head. May you have safe speed. May you be safe, and may the dice be with you as he leaves. And that's where we're going to end it tonight, gentlemen and ladies.
Cool.
Thank you.
Weird.
Ooh, that was a lot of talk in my mouth, sorry. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it. It was cool.
Very good.
Yes, you like saying? No, besides sexual things out of the way and all that stuff like that. Whatever you guys want to do next. If you want to go shopping before you leave, you're more than welcome to. Another shopping episode.
I mean, I think we've done the shopping episode.
Yeah, I think we had nothing but shopping episodes recently.
Well, yeah, but just in case I know there's all people who watch it, so they may be able to. But yeah, so yeah, we'll pick up you. We'll say what you say. You're resting up. You'll have another long rest. I guess you'll head out in the morning. So you sort of do have a afternoon to yourselves in the night. And that's basically it. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Taiku, it was good to have you back.
Yep.
I hope
I'm
you
glad to be back.
enjoyed with the idiots.
Welcome to our merry band of idiots.
Merry band of idiots. I am expecting you to be the sensible one and sort of like the group leader.
Yeah, Dollop tries to be the sensible one as well, but then he just makes the same kind of idiotic mistakes we all make, so. Like
Yeah.
slamming someone in the face.
No, come on, no. In his way, if you want to say it, like say
It was well thought out up
It
until
was
he
thought
realised
out.
he
Yeah.
didn't have a fucking
there
diamond
was-
on him.
somebody was dying, so he thought his thing was I will kill him and then revivify him, which is fine. But
think that
as
made
I've
it-
always said, your spells are okay as long as you do. If there is any jewels that need money components, you need to have them jewels. So he basically killed the guy, and then he realised I haven't got the diamonds to revive him.
So the thing is, the worst part is about why he did it is to cure a disease.
Because disease.
And we had an item that could do that.
Well, none of you knew it at the time.
It was funny.
But yeah,
It was funny.
it was funny. And then,
I
like
wanna-
you say, then the wizard, but was sitting there reading a book. He was sitting alone in a cavern, in a dungeon, reading a book,
On the island.
on
Yeah.
alone, not hurting anybody. And you guys just, well, let's say it was who just went in and, well, no offence, you rolled amazing.
In
And
fairness,
you
I
killed
did
it.
check to make sure it was a group decision. I checked to see,
Oh.
we thought she was dangerous, and she was.
But what
You
she turned out to
Known
be
criminal.
lost in an adventuring party, and she was writing in a book.
Wow, that's conjecture.
She was
Right,
writing in a book how she couldn't wait to go home to her husband and her sons, how she got lost in this adventure, and she was just doing it to
Trap.
make money so their farm could survive. And you guys kill them.
What kind of-
Yay!
Selfish person abandons the family like that. It's just outrageous.
I know,
It's,
it's shocking.
clearly a criminal. What I want to know though is, will Dallop save Ajax with a mace to the face? Or-
What we'll do with Ajax, I think I will send word that he has to go on a separate mission.
Oh, he can go
Holy
out and find.
pilgrimage to atone for his sins.
He can go find that other
Yeah,
thing,
maybe.
the horn. He can go find that horn for us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
By
yeah,
himself.
we'll like I say, we'll see. He,
Until we finally go up north.
Like I say, I
Well, you
hope.
can at least go find some information on it.
Yeah, I do hope he comes back. Like I say, he said he was moving. He's not sure whether he's going to be able to come back. So I just want to leave it up there before I actually do kill him off. So, or either turn him into a bad guy. Fuck it. Either way.
More I'm thinking Phandolin's over here on the map.
No, yeah, Fandolin would
Fandolin's somewhere
be.
down
Yeah,
here.
is he here? Yes,
Yeah.
Fandolin. You've all been in Fandolin as well.
Mhm.
Well, some of you have. Anyway, thanks for playing. Like I say, it's amazing to have you all back. Have a good game. So you stay safe. Be good. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
and I'll see Marcus not next week, won't I? Next week.
Yes. Yeah, you will. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
We'll.
Tomorrow, isn't it?
Who am I after?
The only two people alive, so it would definitely have to be there.
Greta, are you still there?
Yep. So.
Don't go for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go home. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya.
Take care.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it? I thought